braggadocious, taking the dash up your math.
Big bank, getting big mad, yeah they must be. Big bag full of bricks, mad, yeah they must be. Wish that and I did that, they can touch me. Whiplash when I sit fast, yeah they must be. Click clack, get a clip back, they can duck me. Big ass when I dip back, he gon' bust cheeks. Big bank, getting big mad, yeah they must be. Big bank, getting big mad, yeah they must be.
Se me do money like Limo, mind on my kilo. These niggas all like Fritos, chopping my quick like a pico. Stacking casino, you gonna roll up a Steve-O. Hustle bad, flipping all different comments, vomit. Niggas ain't fly, y'all grind and stop it. Nosy ass house ain't hold to my pocket, but they wanna know what's next on the docket. Office bagels, choppers, labor, paper, pages, options. And the pitch black for the edge bust down. Pinning on me foul, what the fuck now? I just tell a nigga that it's now. Told you let us wear you the fuck round. Right them in the back, I'm headline, you quick news. Through the dirt, the clock bag, don't miscuse.
Big bank, getting big mad, yeah they must be. Big bag full of bricks, mad, yeah they must be. Wish that and I did that, they can touch me. Whiplash when I sit fast, yeah they must be. Click clack, put a clip back, they can duck me. Big ass when I dip back, he gon' bust cheeks. Rich class with a hood pack, yeah I'm cuspy. Big bank, getting big mad, yeah they must be. Yeah they must be. Yeah they must be.
Where's your high? Libido low, still running around in zero though. Low riding through Encino with hydraulics and no placebo, no. Everything up like seesaw. That boo water warm like bees on me. So cold, I'ma drop that freeload. Giving blood to mosquitoes. Yeah. Running red, I know a couple heads that need to take a seat and meditate the mess. I practice self-control and only pass the test. Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Drink, smoke, puff, what's your point of getting buzzed? Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Drink, smoke, puff, what's your point of getting buzzed? You know that I don't really need those. Love is a drug and it's lethal. Can't bend the world out of people. It starts with a piece and turns into legal. California tells I'm a nigga. Yellow submarine bags like a beetle. Got away with a joint, can't play with the squints. Go straight to the point, no needles. I am nasty, trying to get soothed again. Tying up all those loose ends, mixing up the hallucinogens. Ooh, don't want me no boogeyman. I scream like it's all Gucci, man. Party like I'm a hooligan. Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Drink, smoke, puff, what's your point of getting buzzed? Love, sex, drugs, pick your poison if you must. Love, sex, drugs, I never wanted much when I think about it. Sun escaped my eyes and now I see you crashing, burning. Typical of me to think that you were changing for me. Typical of me to think that you would get to know me. Yeah, I never saw the start, bittersweet descent. Catastrophic feelings farther than we comprehend. Typical of me to think that you were changing for me. Typical of me to jump conclusions. Promise myself I could never love again. Should never love again. Would never love again. Love again, love again. Could never love again. Should never love again. Love again, love again, love again. I'm the one to leave sometimes, cause I don't wanna speak my mind. Oh, you've been trying to feed some lie. I finally don't need no guidance. Hop another seat that binds us. No one repeat last time, cause shouldn't it enough, it's mindless. I would be lying if I said that this could be so someday. But I must be honest and honor the feeling I hold in faith. Down to the days I was falling and seeing there's no escape. Promise myself I could never love again. Should never love again. Would never love again. Love again, love again. Could never love again. Should never love again. Love again, love again, love again. Free throws, I don't need free throws. I don't need free throws. I don't need free throws. I don't need free throws, free throws, free throws, free. I don't need free throws, free throws. I don't need free throws, free throws. I don't need 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 free throws, free throws, free throws, free. I don't need free throws, free throws. Leave me alone, I'm calm alone with my persona, write it in stone. Can't hear the crowd, that's in my zone. I'm a liquor zone, that by the song. Salary kept going up every season. Don't do me favors, I'm platinum season. Hard in the pain, I say plotting a scheme. And all these home mad, like, what is the reason, bitch? Hit the half corner, I'm back in my phone when it's saying, don't I make it look easy? No, they can't see me, I hit it from 3B. I'm all in your space like I'm 3D. Giving my all, they still wanting more the same team, cause this niggas is greedy. I made a point when I stay power forward and said that I know that they need me. I don't need free throws. 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 I don't need free throws.
Test, 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 test. Okay. Boom. Oh. Oh. Weird. Okay, if you guys can hear me, my camera is not working, and I want to try to fix it. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Well. Okay. Well. All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I think I may have a solution here. Okay, alright, well, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Snowing? Oh my. Okay, y'all. Okay, so we're just gonna roll with it. It looks like some of my cameras aren't working. I think I know why, but I think it would require a full reset of my whole system. So I have this one camera working, so we're just going to go with that. I'll be looking kind of down, like literally looking down. Weird. Oh. Well. All right. Okay, let me see something. It's always something. Okay. All right, so all right, so something's not working, y'all, but we're just gonna, I don't want to restart the whole stream and lose people, and we will just get going with this as we are. Yeah, I'm running late too. We just started, and I just discovered that my cameras aren't working. I knew one of them wasn't working, but this is kind of crazy. Anyway, we're going to be fine. It's all going to be great. I've just got to remember to look up to this camera. All right. So, I hope everybody's doing okay, and I am as well. And we are starting really late, and I apologize for that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Sway. I don't have much of a setup for you today. I'm doing all right. I hope you guys are. Feel free to share how you're doing. We're kind of we've gotten to know each other over the years. I saw that Maggie was here, Sarah's here, Jennifer's here, Jordan's here, Amy's here, Lindsay's here, Maggie's here, and Shelly's here. Welcome back, Maggie. It's always nice when you drop in. Appreciate that. And yeah. Oh, so I need to, let me see if I've got, okay, there we go. All right, so the top one is my iTunes. The bottom one is my SoundCloud on this music thing over there. And I'll try to remind you. But we're going to start with my SoundCloud. We're going to do a Sway. Audible breath in. I love this track. Okay. Okay. Oh. Weird. All right. Okay. I'm going to disappoint some of you right now. All right. Okay. So I love that album. You know what? Why don't we start with a little point technique? I think I could go for that. I was kind of digging the deep breaths. Man, if you are a lover of peace, it has been a terrifying 72 hours. Thank goodness we have decided to not wipe out a civilization tonight. So good for peace there. But we'll see. But it's been terrifying for me. And I'm just digging the slow movement and the deep breaths right now. So we're going to start with point technique. You can... one thing if you haven't tried blindfolded or keeping your eyes closed during point technique, it can really help you bond with it. Actually, I'm going to do it. That was great for me. I'm sorry I didn't talk. Sometimes I get lost in what I was thinking about, but that was great for me. I just felt like tension leaving my body, which was awesome. Okay. I know what I want to do next. I don't know what would be a good song for it, but I'll find one. Yeah, I'm kind of digging the slow wind. We're gonna bring the heart rate up today, so don't worry if you're hoping to get a workout in. But I thought what we would do next is some hubling. We haven't actually. Yeah, well, I'm gonna play this song. It's a little bit more upbeat, kind of. Wow, it's 11 years old. This song. But anyway, if you're not familiar with what is that? Weird. Is that? Okay. I don't know what I don't know what that little thing is, but that's okay. But here's what hubling is. It can be, I don't know, it gets very meditative. So it's based on this guy named Dustin Hubel, and he did some exploratory exploration with this technique. It's something that you've probably done just at a festival or just waiting to hoop or something. But the way it can be anything, and what it mostly is just moving the hoop. The hoop is leaning against you, and you're moving it with your legs. And so you can, try, or your hips or whatever, but it actually could be anywhere. But what I'm trying to do is move with it and then keep, contact so that the hoop stays up. And then you can do little like folds with it. And there's no rules. If you want to use your arms, you can. You can step in and out of the hoop, and I'll be, of course, hooping along with you, so you can watch me if you're not sure what to do. You can step on the hoop to give it some little bit of a roll to go around. So, like here. Oh. I just remembered to engage my hands, and that seemed to that opened it up a lot for me. Hublin game was a little off. Turn my mic off. Okay. Okay, that's it. All right. So I'm here by myself, so I'm just kind of finding my own flow, and I'm really digging these. Like, we just warmed up the legs, we warmed up sway, or we did with point, and I'm kind of digging the slow build. So we're gonna we'll just hit on some of the things we've covered over the last few weeks, but we'll do, or I'm going to do. I invite you to do samurai. You can be slow or fast or whatever, but working in some samurai drills, and I'll show you our most popular one, and then we can so as far as like samurai drills, you can do things like this where you are floating the hoop up and then allowing your grip to change. This is me within the hoop, and this is me without the hoop. So I'm going like I'm outside, inside. These type of movements. This is a nice little like arm strength type drill. And then the most famous one that we do, or not most famous, but the one that's probably the most old school is this really simple move right here. Simple doesn't always mean easy in hooping, but now let's play some music and I'll talk to you. I hope we're still live. Y'all haven't commented in a while. It looks good on my side. Hopefully we're still going. It says we are. Okay. Okay, maybe it will now. Love these emojis. All right, let's do some samurai. And I'll show you some. I'll show you some varieties of samurai here. All right, so this is the samurai drill 2, where you're just working on rolling out the hoop. I'm gonna go left hand. Okay. I'm going to take a indulgence break here. Okay, I think we got that figured out on the chat. Thanks for pointing that out for me. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. All right, so I think what we'll do, so one of the reasons I was encouraging us to do Samurai was so that we could, you know, it sort of worked for me. I'll be honest, it didn't totally work for me, but I was trying to open up my two trees and get both sides of these moving, not letting my dominant side just do all the work for me tonight. And one of the reasons that I wanted to do that was because I want us to move into some breaks and paddles. Again, you don't have to only do breaks and paddles or breaks or whatever you want, but I'm going to encourage you to get into fits of hooping. I don't think you'd want to stay in a fit for 6 minutes, however long this song is, but just to show you a little bit of a difference. So this is a break. And this is me going from break to break, and this is called a fit of breaks. And then this is kind of a little word geeky, but there's there is a difference. So if I break the hoop, so every reverse has a break, but not every break is a reverse, and that's because. And I had good reasons for doing it this way when I came up with it, but I won't get into them all now. But a reverse, for it to be a reverse, it has to completely reverse current. So it would have to go all the way around you once. So this is me doing a series of breaks. And then this is me doing a reverse, like a series of reverses. All right, so we're just going to do those. And I really want you to lean into the idea that, you know, perfection might be a goal, but it's pretty much unobtainable. So when you're in the fits, you know, if your hoop drops out of plane, if it starts to wobble a little bit, use those breaks to get it back into shape or into the plane you want. All right. I'm starting at the waist on my breaks, but they could be anywhere. If you're not feeling core breaks, these are rolling breaks. So rolling reverse. These two-handed breaks are called well, I don't want to confuse you. They're called one-tree breaks. What I'm doing right now are called PM breaks or second tree breaks. First tree breaks are doable at the waist. They're a little bit harder. You kind of have to grip the hoop a little bit. Coming across the body and stopping it with this hand. If it's on the same side, if it's on the home side, it's a second tree. If it's going across, it's a first tree. Uh-oh. I can bring it up to the shoulders. Those kind of hug the baby, catch the baby type breaks really fun. So I'm on my shoulders, I'm using both hands. Nice, Louisa. These are pinch breaks. That song was shorter than I remembered. That's okay. All right. Okay. Wow, we are running out of time already. Nice. Nice. Sophia, I didn't realize you were here. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. All right, let's try. All right, so now what I want to do, most of you are probably already doing it, but I'm going to bring in paddles. So I think everybody that's watching knows this, but if not, it's not a hill I want to die on, but since I am the person that put names on brakes and paddles, people will call things online brakes and paddles that are not necessarily brakes and paddles. Like some people, and it's not like they just saw videos of people doing brakes and paddles, and they saw mostly this. What they weren't noticing was this, where I am braking it and I pull the hand up close to the core and then push off as the hoop makes contact. So these are brakes. These are paddles. And so if I brake, I get it. These are brakes and paddles. I brake the hoop with the second tree hand, the PM hand, and then I come up and then I send the hoop back to this waiting hand and it paddles the hoop off. Boom, boom, boom. And then this is me just doing paddles. It's hard to figure it out. Maybe it's hard with an extra small hoop, but if you kind of mountain your arms out, you'll help keep the hoop up on the paddles. So instead of bringing my elbows in like this and trying to push, I'm going to push my elbows out a little bit. And then when I'm making contact on the hoop, my motion coming off of my chest is pushing the hoop up some, and that'll keep it from going down. You can also stand upright or lean back or whatever. Let's put some music on. I think this would work. Yeah. So we're going to do brakes and paddles. You can do paddles only, a mix. You could go ahead and open up some core hooping. Of course, this is your time. You do what you want. I'm just making suggestions. Nice. So if you are, if you struggle with paddles, turn while you're doing it. Turn with the current while doing it. It'll buy you some extra time.
Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ. Play the I cut game the way I play. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a DJ. DJ. Ain't no other way to play the game the way I play. I cut so much you thought I was a D.
Nice. So one thing again, this is probably something everybody knows, but if not, this can be a lot of fun. It's called a sticky break. And a sticky break is where you keep your hand on the hoop through the break. And so you go from like an AM to a PM break, to AM to a PM break. So this is what sticky looks like.
I cut so much you thought I was a DJ.
These are first tree breaks or AM breaks. I'm coming across the body and breaking it. This is a sticky break. Yeah, that's good. Something I should mention. Brecken shared with me one time that it really helped her to get first tree breaks or these AM breaks by using the back of her wrist. So that may be an option for you. So when you're coming around, you just use the back of the wrist. I don't know if that helps. Okay. Wow, we are already running out of time, and okay. All right, we'll do a little core hooping. Oh wow, this is an upbeat one. All right, so I'm gonna use this opportunity that I had with breaks and paddles to go ahead and introduce some core hooping. I'll probably do mostly shoulder hooping since that break up there. But I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep my breaks with me, and that's gonna help me open up both currents. But I'm gonna core hoop for this one. Again, you do whatever you want. Oh, I can't stop thinking of brakes. Yeah, totally. But it's kind of an oxymoron. It's more slang than technical, but a paddle brake is also what we call a wrap brake. And that's when you're paddling the hoop, like I'm paddling it off of me, but then my hand wraps around and I pinch it there and that sends it back. So these are paddles, and then if I take a paddle brake, so I'm reaching from the inside. These are wrap brakes. This is sticky wrap. They go into lifts really well. All right. Yeah, you know, one thing I really like about this space is I like when y'all share like little learning tips that you've had with some of these moves, because that can really help somebody get it.
Come on.
Pinch brakes on the waist are fun.
my DJ is live in the place.
Okay. Nice. All right, see, we're teaching everybody. Oh, man. Okay. We really just have time for one more song, y'all. I do have somewhere I kind of have to be. Sorry for the late. We haven't had that many technical issues lately. I don't know what's going on with my little video card. I think I just need to reset it. It'll be all right, but we'll see. But so what? You know, I like this camera. All right. We'll do a free hoop type song. I think I like this one. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I wish we could go a little bit longer, but I actually supposed to meet somebody after class, so I do have kind of a hard out. Sorry about that. Y'all are welcome. Thank you for joining me, y'all. Appreciate it. Okay, thanks a lot, y'all. I appreciate it. I really do. I'll be here Saturday. And just a reminder, I don't plan on canceling classes, but when I do, I'm dealing with all this. 9 months into this job, I'm still dealing with the stress of it. So I will alert you on my socials if we cancel class, and it'll usually be at least 30 minutes before. So, all right, y'all. Thanks a lot.